Warning, do not try this at home.
Man, lunch wasn't good today.
What do you expect? STEM SC.
Yeah, food is almost as bad as my grade in physics. Physics sucks.
Just like the Dallas Cowboys.
Whoa. The physics guys don't like that, bruh. What? Physics gods? I'm serious. Physics is all around us.
All around us?
Yes, bro. All around us.
Hey, Chief, toss me that ball.
No, really. There was physics just in that ball being tossed down to me.
Chill out, bro. No, it wasn't.
Let me explain.
If you know about Isaac Newton, then I know you've heard of the story of the apple falling from the tree. Now, it's not confirmed that it actually happened that way, but this is what sparked Newton's universal law of gravitation. He figured that since the apple started from his resting position and was able to fall on his head, a force must have been applied, and he decided to name that force gravity. This is what translates to Newton's second law, where a force is caused when acceleration is applied to a mass. Thus, the equation force equals mass times acceleration was made. In your case, the soccer ball was released from the girl's hand on the third floor and the ball traveled to the ground due to gravity. Specifically, the direction of the gravity is towards the center of the earth, which causes the ball to drop down in your relative position to the earth. In addition, with gravity acting in the acceleration of the soccer ball, you are calculating the weight on the soccer ball. To calculate this, you use the equation I mentioned derived from the Newton's second law. Force equals mass times acceleration, where acceleration is gravity, which is 9.81 meters per second squared. Once you multiply these two factors together, you are given the weight of the soccer ball, where the units are newtons.
Okay, that's one thing. When are we gonna use this anyways?
Physics always comes in handy. All types of professions use it. Just follow me. Okay, let's have some fun. I'm gonna take this trash can, move it over there, and I wanna see if you can make a shot.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Watch me.
What? Okay, I see you. I see you.
That's right. I told you.
Now, what happened here was a prime example of projectile motion. You projected an object with an initial velocity over a distance x and a height y, where it landed at a final position at a final velocity of 0, of time t at another height. From word of mouth, this sounds like a handful, but I'll break it down. Notice how I started the following factors: time, distance, initial velocity, initial height, final height, and time. Oh, and there's also acceleration. Never forget acceleration. Since it's only in the y direction, we will use gravity for acceleration since it's the only variable acting upon it. With this being said, there is no acceleration in the x direction since gravity does not act in that direction. Think back to how we talked about Isaac Newton's situation with the apple. Anyways, using these factors, we may calculate any missing variables using the following equations. In this case, we have the initial height, final velocity, distance, acceleration, and time. We are missing the initial velocity, but it is possible to calculate with these equations. We must find the initial velocity in both x and y direction, and then you will be able to calculate the initial velocity entirely. For the x direction, it's easier since there is just this equation to calculate, where the initial velocity is equal to the distance over time. Now, for the y direction, it's a bit longer, but we just insert our values into this manipulated equation and solve for the initial velocity in the y direction. Now, to solve for the initial velocity using the x and y components, we may set up a right triangle, where the initial velocity is the hypotenuse. Using this format, we may find the initial velocity produced by the x and y components. Okay, I think I'm kind of getting this physics thing.
Hey, that's good. Now I don't want to hear about you struggling with physics anymore.
You got it, man. Thing is that there's a test this Friday. I was wondering if you wanted to help a man out.
I wish I could, but I'll be busy all next week. But hey, I have something better.
Good. What is it?
Only the wonderful pink elixir of life. With this, you're guaranteed a 99.999. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, because no one gets 100 in Dr. Store class.
All right, man. You be easy now.
Alright, bet.